Hello darlings, please don't forget to like, share, subscribe. If you're another YouTuber, let me know down in the comments and I will sub you back. Now stay safe, wear your mask, and here's the video. Hello darlings, it's Brandy here from BRC Nails. Today I am doing a collab with Harshu Nails, and it is a pink lemonade citrus negative space summer nails. And when I think of summer drinks, I go for limeade, lime margaritas, lime, well, you know, I don't drink anymore, but lime is my favorite when it comes to drinks, alcoholic and non-alcoholic. Here is her info, Harshu Nails for YouTube, and Harshu Nails at Harshu Nails 26 for Instagram. So please go check her out. She does some awesome designs and nail tutorials. She's done a few Glitter Girls collab videos as well. So please go check her out. Show her some love. Leave a comment, a like, you know, just let her know that you were there. And let us get into these lime nails. Oh, and before that, thank you everyone for the watch time. I am edging so much closer. I will let you know when I hit, of course. So thank you, Miss Helen Evans. Mwah, mwah. I know there's a bunch of people doing it, so thank you so much. I appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. There is also a huge list of giveaways in my description box, so please check those out as well. And now we can get into the lime nails. Okay, so I did one of the lime wheel wedges first, just to kind of get myself to know how to do it, one, and two, it took quite a while to do the first one, so I didn't want this video to be any longer than it already is. So basically I am taking a dark green polish and making a half circle. Now I wasn't too worried about trying to make a whole wheel of it, because when you use the middle and the ring finger anyway, you know, it's kind of separated and split. I also didn't want to speed it up too much, just because, you know, I wanted to be able to show you exactly how I did it. And this was like based off a picture that I saw on Pinterest. You know how they do like the step-by-step pictures, you know. I followed something like that, sort of. I used a bunch of different colors. At first I wasn't happy with the way that they looked. This green that I'm using from the Gel NY, I don't know, it was just off. It made the lime look like it was getting rotten or something. Like I should have used a different base color. But I wanted it to look more realistic. I didn't want to use just all neons or you know, anything like that. And they used a very dark color as the base, or they used a very light color as the base, but then they covered it up with a dark color, and I didn't like the way that it looked for them. But I liked the way that these came out after all in the end. Because I've been wanting to do these for a while, the fruit wheel thing. I didn't want to put no Fimo because I'm tired of Fimo. I'm just tired. They're cute. They have their purpose. But for this, I wanted it to be something just a little different. And you know my freehand sucks. So this is the best that I can do. And honestly, I like the one that I did first a lot better. I was able to look at the picture as I was doing it because I wasn't filming. So, you know, that's very helpful. If I have something to look at, I can do a way better job than when I just try to do it myself. And that was another reason why I wanted to do one of the nails off camera, so that I can, you know, look to the done nail and make sure that I'm going the right way about it. Now, I think the problem with this one is I didn't really make them like, they're rounded at the top, but the bases are not like, you know, they don't go into a triangle to make it look like a wedge. It's kind of like, you know, they're just shaped a little bit funny. And I did the outline of it, and then I started to pull the outline down, and by the bottom it was very sparse, and I wanted it that way on purpose so that when I put the other colors on top, that it would show the lighter color on the bottom of the wedge itself. So here I am taking a very, very, very fine brush, very fine, and I am just making little lines across the dark line just to give it some definition and make it look more realistic. I mean, up close it looked a little weird, but seeing it from a further perspective, like as other people would see them, you know, it really, really changed the look of the line. And it was a little painstaking, and you know, you only want to use a little bit of paint, so it's kind of like you need to go back and back and back and back to make sure that, you know, it's not too thick, because you don't want the lines showing as like individual lines so much as just adding that contrast aspect of it. Okay, so next I'm going to take this lighter green. I show all the bottles like midway through because I realized I didn't say or show what I was using, and it's just a random mix of different greens that I have. But this is like a macaron green, macaroon, whatever it's called. Catherine, I see you. Anyways, so I'm taking that and I'm putting it at, making it look like the actual segmented pieces of a lime or a citrus fruit, you know, like if you crack it open, if you crack the wedge open or whatever. So I'm taking that light green and doing that, and now I am taking a brighter green. It actually has a shimmer to it too, but you know, that's neither here nor there. I think it actually helped a little bit with it. And then I'm taking that and I'm going over the segmented parts again, just to, you know, give it some more depth and everything. Now I am taking that same fine liner brush and I am taking white and I am just squiggling around the outside of the segment pieces that I did with the other two colors, just to give it that bit more definition and accent. I mean, it wasn't hard, it was just a lot of little pieces go together to make that. Okay, so here are all the colors. Jill Radia number 038. It's an AliExpress brand, but I realized I didn't have any of those macaron colors. Now here's the Beatles Gel Polish 481. That was in their Christmas kit, and that was the dark green. The Gel NY number 093. Pepper Stem, and that was the first green that I put down. And then this Rosalind number 57 is the one that I put on at the end. That's the one with the little shimmer in it. Now next, of course, I'm going to pop on some decals because, you know, you just saw how long my freehand took, right? So with water decals, you cut the image, you cut around the image that you would like, you take off the clear front of it, and then put it in the water for 30 to 45 seconds or so. And then you can keep checking, but usually that's enough. And then I take my tweezers and pull them out. I take some of the water and I put it on the nails so that I can move the decal around if I need to. And then I slide it right on the nail and just shift it to where I would like it to be. I ended up actually pulling off part of, it was a heart on the little dipstick on the top, and it folded under, and I ended up just breaking it off. So I just kind of left it as it was. Because I didn't really think it was that big of a deal. But there I am, just smoothing it out. And then next we're going to get into the negative space nails. I am using the decals that I want to put in the negative space as a sort of measurement to where I need to put the polish, and, you know, so that there'll be enough room for the decal in the negative space itself. So I just put the decal on there. I made some little guide marks, and then I went in with the polish. Since it's kind of a semi-translucent polish, so it did take me 3 coats to get it to where I wanted it to be. And I wasn't too worried about the edges because I knew I was going to put stones of some sort. I'm a big fan of that, covering up the edges. Because no matter what, they're never straight or even for me. So stones and striping tape, even glitter, all that kind of stuff. I'm a big fan of that. So I painted the 3 coats on each nail. I let the first decal soak. Same thing, I put some water on the spot so that I can shift it if I'd like. Slide it right off. And then just squish it around as I need it. Smooth it out, make sure it's all set. You can also pick up water decals with a stamper. I'm not great at it, but I know a lot of people swear by it, so that is another way. You soak it the same way, but then you pick it up with your stamper, slide the cardboard off, and then you use your stamper to place it wherever you'd like on the nail itself. Now, I didn't dry these off, which was kind of bad because the pinky was still wet when I went in with the top coat, so it shifted, and I kind of had to fix it real quick. So now I am going in with a matte top coat for the 3 nails in the middle, the white nails. The other 2 I'm going to leave shiny, but I want to show condensation and water droplets on these 2 so that they just look juicy and slurpable, I guess. If you are still watching, please hit that like button, consider subscribing, and hit that notification bell. You really have to go through the trouble of selecting all to get notifications of my videos. Otherwise, you will miss a lot of them because that's just how YouTube works. They fall through the YouTube cracks and disappear. Not really, they're still there, but you know, you won't have any idea of them because YouTube is aimed for bigger platform people. So, thank you in advance. Mwah, mwah. Now, what I did here is I put some top coat on the palette, and now I am going over the segmented parts. I did end up adding a little more of the base green to make them be closer to the rind. Because it still wasn't looking right, and I think that was the problem, so I had fixed that off camera, because I kept looking at it like, why doesn't it look right to me? So that's why. So I am putting some dots around the outside as well, but I ended up putting some like on the other side of the rind also, because it didn't quite look right with just the segments themselves being glossy, have condensation, whatever. I don't know if the best way to describe it is. So here I am trying to put some on the outside, and I ended up having a drip down on one of them, which I think ended up looking really cool. I don't know if it conveys in pictures, but it definitely does in person. And then with the glass, I just did the glass part, and I don't even know what I'm doing right now. Oh, I think I was checking to make sure that I did it for my left hand, because there was one set I didn't set up the nails right, and there was like, you know, 2 nails together, and I had to take the pictures of my right hand, and that's my dominant hand, so it was a hot mess. So so yeah, here I'm just putting a few drops on the lemon on the side and on, you know, the glass itself. Everything else is staying matte. Please bear with the sound in the background. That is my fan. I turned off the air conditioner, but there's no way I could have kept the fan off too. I know it's a little late in the video to be saying that, but just in case it does come through, I'm sorry, but it's just too damn hot. So here I am using the rest of the top coat that was on the palette, because, you know, I be getting excited when I put stuff on the palette, and I end up putting too much, and it's a waste. So I've been trying to put less, but I still put too much of the top coat on there. I did okay with the colors, but the top coat, it was like a big puddle. Now here is where I'm putting it on there and it wasn't dry, so the lemon shifted and I had to make sure that it wouldn't wrinkle, and that so I ended up putting it in the lamp and then putting another top coat on top of it because I wanted to make sure that the water decal would actually stay in place and it wouldn't look funny because I was going easy over the decals. So pat your decals dry when you're done. Pat lightly with a lint pre-wipe, and that will save you that problem. Now I decided to put some gems on. I'm not going to show it because you know gem placement already. So here is the finished mani. I really like it. I'm happy with it. I don't know if you can see the little condensation. I mean, I can see it because I'm looking for it, but I'm very, very happy with it. I think it came out awesome. Thank you, Harshu, for doing this with me, inviting me to do this collab. Please go check her out. There are her nails right there. They are gorgeous, and she is very good with tutorials. So, you know, go watch her video. Show her some love. Thank you for having me, girl. It was really, really fun, and it was a great idea to try. So, yeah, it was fun, and I loved it. So, thank you. Please don't forget her info will be in the description box down below, as well as a list of giveaways. I know that Cherie from Just Nailed It started a new one. Sammy Joe Nails, I know that she just started one. I think it's her 600 subscriber giveaway. Cherie is almost at 900 subscribers, and she's doing cash giveaway, cash money. So please go check those out, definitely. And you know, I entered the giveaway. I'm not even gonna lie. I try to not enter giveaways where it's stuff that I already have in abundance so that other people could have a chance to win it. But, you know, I ain't going to turn down no cash. Nope. So, all those links will be in the description box down below, as well as the playlist links of people who need watch time. So, if you are considering doing that, even if it's not for me, do it for one of the other ladies. We're all trying to get monetized. That way we can get newer products sooner and, you know, just build up our channel a bit more. So, yeah, I think that's it. Thanks so much for watching. Have a marvelous day. And thanks again. Mwah.